Hi there, and welcome to chapter 9 of my prep diary. Once again, I'm recording this late due to my voice. I do spend most of the time with no voice whatsoever, so I'm literally having to get in when I can and record this video. Now, although I'm late recording and posting the video up, I am making notes on the day in which I would like to post the video, which is obviously a weekend, on the Saturday or Sunday morning. So I did get a little bit mixed up with my dates and the information I gave you in the last video because of sort of the day I'm doing this video. So I'm going to go all the way back, first of all, to 9 weeks out, which was the 9th, Saturday the 9th. So my pre-skip load weight on this day was 106.2 kilo. I then weighed myself the next day, and then every single day until I baseline. Now, from here on out, I'm weighing myself every single day because not only do we want to see how quickly I baseline, but we also want to see how my body reacts after I've baselined all the way up to the next weigh. I have changed my check-in day until to Friday now, which means this week I have lost a day in terms of progress by the time I check in with Skip, but I'm still giving you a full week, so I'm still classing my Saturday morning weigh-in as my sort of overall progress, but Skip advises me on what to do on Saturday, on Friday night, after I've sent in my check-in. So that's really, it's irrelevant really from your point of view. It's just something between me and the coach. So yeah, back to that Saturday the 9th, weight was 106.2. I then weighed myself on the Sunday, I was 107.5, so that's a 1.3 kilo increase. Not a lot really. I was on 10 hours skip load, so about 10,000 calories I think that day. So not much really at all. I then baselined on the Tuesday. Now I didn't just baseline, but I actually went way under baseline and came in at 105.6. So when you consider that's Tuesday morning, that's really only Sunday, Monday. It gives me the rest of the week to make more progress. So come Saturday, the 16th, which was yesterday, my pre-skip weight was 103.8. So that means my progress for the week was 2.4 kilo. As a result of this, we've upped the skip load to 12 hours. And in those 12 hours, I managed to get in 10,767 calories to be exact. I think it was around about 1,500 grams of carbs, maybe 1,400. It wasn't difficult, didn't find it particularly hard, wasn't stuffed at any point. I could quite easily get more in, I think. There was only one point in that whole load where I did find that I was a bit sick, stuffed. But all in all, it's going very well. So I'm looking for more of the same. Now, what I have noticed this week, along with obviously the weight loss, I've noticed some quite good progress in my physique. My conditioning is starting to come through now. At 8 weeks out, I'm starting to see faint abs. Now, last year I was in much better condition, but I was a lot smaller. I believe Skip has got me coming in at the rate he wants me to come in, so I'm not worrying about condition. I'm finding this prep very easy, energy levels are good, I'm feeling full, I'm strong, and that leads me on to the workouts. It's first week of 4 working sets in the cycle, which absolutely destroys me. By the end of the week, I am literally hurting everywhere, but I'm giving it everything I can. I did PB on chest press, where I got a couple of extra reps on 200 kilo. I PB'd on my rack pulls, again for reps, 280. I PB'd on pull downs, the lever pull downs, average pull downs, and I got a PB on my leg press, which was 400 for 12. Now, that's probably the one I'm most pleased with because legs has been an issue for me with my injuries over the years. I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I've torn my left quad twice, my right hamstring once, and many years ago I tore my vastus medialis on my right leg. Last year I tore my quad and my hamstring. So my legs have, I would say they've come down a little bit. And this year I've really been focused on trying to bring them back in line with my upper body, which I think I am doing. I think they are making good progress. And the main factor is I have been injury free. What I won't ever do now is sort of single figure stuff for legs. Partly it's up here, you know, the bottle's gone, and it's all about sort of longevity, as Skip preaches. You know, we want to be in this game for a while, so we've got to sort of make sure we stay injury free. And for me, that's staying with higher reps with legs. So 12's the minimum now. 12 to 15 is what I aim for. So with the leg press, I started on 200 this year, which I know is pitiful, but I've literally just added 20 kilo as and when I could every single session as I hit 15 reps, and I'm now up to 400, which is more than I've ever done for that kind of reps. And it looks as though I could end up getting close to what I was repping at 8 reps. So I'm very pleased with that. It's kind of a big achievement for me, and it's psychologically as well, it was quite a milestone to get to 400. So I've got a bit of confidence back, and I will push things a little bit more now. Diet is staying the same. There's no need to change anything with the weight loss this week. CV staying the same, which I'm glad of because I absolutely despise it. Still only doing 20 minutes fasted in the morning. I wouldn't call it steady state. It's definitely out of the fat burning zone, but it's not exactly difficult. I'll be doing 4 working sets again this week coming, and then I'll be on to my cruise week, which is literally pump reps. It's kind of an alternative to taking a week off. It gives your body a break. So what I do is I use about 40% of my working weight max, and I do about 5 sets, no reps, no rep range, just literally rep until it burns or pumps or hurts, whatever. Pull the weight down, start 30 seconds, go again. And like I say, 5 sets, anything from 3 to 5 sets. Literally, when the muscle feels like it's too pumped, you don't do it anymore. It's pointless. You're just working through. I find it quite fun. It's nice to do. I wouldn't say it's the most productive way of training, but it's nice to give your body a rest and get a bit of a pump. It's quite an ego way of training because you look good when you do the sessions. And obviously, once you've done that week, you're back to the 2 working sets where you're really pushing it, hoping to get bigger numbers. Now, when I get to my 2 working sets again, I'll be at 6 weeks out. So whether I'll still be pushing big numbers, I don't know. This is kind of unheard of for me, to be getting these kind of numbers at 8 weeks out. But, I'll keep going. Anything else to do? I've got loads of videos that I'd like to do for you, and I'm really struggling because of this voice, and it's kind of frustrating me. I promised you a food prep video, which I was unable to do, and now my diet has changed. The food prep video won't be very good because my food prep's a piece of piss now. I don't really have to do a right lot. So the whole point of the video was to show you how you can make a lot of food quite efficiently, but now it's just a case of chicken, broccoli. There's nothing really to do, so I'm pissed off that's out the window. I'd like to do sort of run through a day with you, so a day of eating, if you will. So go through each meal I have individually during the day, but obviously that's relying on my voice being good, because I might wake up and have no voice, might have a good voice by lunchtime. So it's just an impossibility to me at the moment. Training videos I will put up as well, but I'll wait till I'm back on my 2 working sets there. I'll probably record the sessions and do voiceover for those, so that's not going to be hindered by the voice. It's just how long it takes me to actually get them uploaded, because I have to be able to talk to do the voiceovers. I'll just go through how I train. The form I have, the choice of exercises, the reasons why, blah. Hopefully you learn something from it. Training's a big thing. People say it's 90% diet and 10% training. That's a lot of bullshit. Training's massive. It's really important how you train, how hard you train. Just going to the gym and eating well is not going to get you anywhere. People think, oh, well, I go to the gym, but I follow my diet 100%. It doesn't matter. If you're not training hard, you're not going to stimulate your body to grow, no matter what you do. So training is important. I'm going to show you how I do it. I'm not professing to be the best sort of training coach in the world, but I have been doing this 12 years. I've tried and tested lots of different methods. I found what works for me. But the main thing I want to put across is how to train and hopefully avoid injury, because I've had loads in my sort of time and they've held me back quite a lot. And if you can go through, years and years without an injury, then you're going to progress a lot better than I have. Right, so moving forwards, I'm going to be doing same diet, as I said, same cardio, 4 sets. I would imagine if I lose more weight this week, skip loading is going to go up again. I have spoken to Ken Skip about the sort of rapid weight loss, and he doesn't want it to go too fast. I'm not really asked about weight. I'm more bothered about what I look like, but again, he knows what he wants me to look like, and based on my progress pictures on Friday, he'll advise what we're doing, not just for the skip load, but also the diet. It might be that we start putting in a refeed in at some point. I don't know anyway, but it'd be nice. I'm not struggling with the diet. I do get hungry sort of in the afternoon, evenings. I stop all carbs after training. So that's usually around about 11, 12. So no carbs after that. Okay, that's all I'm going to go through today. I like to keep these videos fairly short, so you're not getting too bored. There's not really a great deal to talk about at the moment. I'll get the next video recorded hopefully on Sunday, where I'll be able to tell you about my latest skip load and any plans moving forward. There's not much happening at the moment. That's because I'm going well. You only really need to start upping the ante when things are stalling, and they seem to be sort of getting into 5th gear for me now. I don't know what you can see on the video, but I'm getting a lot more vascular here. I know how my body reacts, what order things come in. My calves are looking really good at the moment. They're usually about right at 8 weeks out, which is kind of in line with where I am. And then, like I say, the forearms start to become quite vascular. You get a little bit of definition coming here. Striations are starting to come in the chest now. Abs are on the way. Next we'll have some quad cups, some good definition around here. And the back, if past years anything's go back, I'll probably have to wait till the day before. So as I get closer, I'll do a bit of posing and whatnot to show you where I'm up to. Alright, well, if you are following, thanks for watching. I'm sure it's not the most exciting prep log at the moment, but I'm hoping that things are going to start getting more interesting as we move forward. Again, it would be great to have some questions and answers, so if anyone's got anything that they would like to know about my training, my prep, whatnot, I'd gladly answer that in the next video. Just post, obviously, when I put it up on Facebook or in the comments section on here. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.